They are not. It's just that whatever you are going through, you can't hide it. Do you understand? You can. How do you hide dementia? How do you
have no control?
You have no control over it. How do you hide emotional abuse? As you said, the lady talked to the man. You said someone talked to the man. No, you said
in my father's case.
Your father's case, and your father was very sad. This is emotional abuse. Do you understand? But at that point, he doesn't have the strength to do it by himself. So he needs to what? He needs to endure. Yeah. Why do we have to take them through such punishment?
Yeah, my dad used to say, Obiya
Diagro, and that is sad.
Yeah. And this is a man who, when he sees something going wrong, will be boom back out and
everyone is shaking.
Now,
you know.
But would you say that under the circumstances, if we're not doing well in terms of playing a role as a family caregivers, do we need to have homes like they have elsewhere? Do we need such a thing here?
It will, I think definitely eventually we are going to have such things, because if you look at our social life now, we are all becoming very busy these days. So eventually it's going to get there. But you see, the abuse is not only family caregivers, even the nursing homes too. It happens. So we just have to check the signs that when you visit them, you need to be informed. You see, so you can observe some of the signs of abuse on your elderly person. But other than that, if you get a good institution, maybe they will ensure quality.
In case you just joined us, we're talking about how we're treating the elderly in our society. And of course, there's a day that has been set aside internationally to observe, and celebrate the aged in our society. And is it in October?
It's in June.
It's in
15th.
June. 15th June.
Sunday, yeah.
Sunday is Father's Day.
Sunday is Father's Day.
Sunday is Father's Day as well. So what is, when you say they are celebrated in June, what is it about?
15 June.
What is
World
that?
Elder Abuse, creating the awareness and
World Elder Abuse Day.
Awareness Day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this coming Sunday, although it's Father's Day, is also going to be observed as the World Elderly Abuse Day.
Yeah.
And we need to create the awareness, and that's why we're having this conversation.
Yeah.
If you talk to them, how do they themselves feel the way we treat them? How do they feel?
The majority are not happy. Even we ourselves, you see, when we see older adults in our environment, that alone tells us something. You see, and that is our future. It is our future. So we keep quiet and we see this future crumble, then we also get them, we fall. No. We have to start talking a lot. And we don't have a lot of people talking about these issues. So it's headache.
Well, Abigail has to leave us in the next 15 minutes because she has another engagement. But I would like for our listeners who are listening, if you have any contribution to make, please call us now. 03220-83596, you can call us now. 03220-83598, you can call us now. And 03220-83597. How well are we doing when it comes to the way we treat the elderly in our society, the aged in our society? Are we doing well enough? What do you think as a nation, as a country, we ought to do that will make their lives more comfortable? Listen, we will get there one day. And if you get there and you see a small boy or small girl tell you some nonsense, and you look back at the way the lady is even dressed, and you realize that, now some mini skirts we must be paying. Sir, afro way out there, gaga must be paying. Sir, your friend saying skirts will say whatever, must be paying, bare bottom must be paying.
You know this saying. So
in your own estimation, how well are we treating the elderly in our society? What do you think as a people we need to do to make their lives more comfortable? 03220-83596, 03220-83597, and 03220-83598. Erasmus, good morning. If you're an elderly person yourself, and you're listening to us, and you have any advice you want to give, you are an elderly person, and Abigail here says from 55 to 60 and above and all that, you can call and share your experiences with us. Tell us something that will help us do better as a people. Erasmus, let's hear you, sir.
Yeah, Uncle Dave, things have changed. I remember growing up as a boy, I grew in the hands of my grandparents back at the village. And you see, when we go to them, they tell us things we didn't know. But that's what we have today. Today, we see them and we think they are probably witches and all that. But I think we need to change that mentality, because once we do that, they'll be able to share the very good things they went through, and also at least lay their hands on us as a form of blessing. Our elderly people have a lot to share, and we, the youth that are coming, I think we need to go back to the days of old, and we're going to be a blessing to the society. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Erasmus. Christoph, good morning.
Yes, sir. Good morning, David Aquere. How are you, sir?
Christoph, I'm well.
David, I want to give you a short story. There's this man who told his son that your grandpa is worrying me. The man is telling his son that his father, that is his son's grandpa, is worrying him. So he is going to keep him in some ghetto somewhere. So the son said, Papa, then I'll go with you. Then the father said, no, sit home, eat, enjoy. I'll go and come. Then the boy said, no, Papa, let me go and see where you are going to put my grandpa, so that when you are also old like my grandpa, I'll also go and take you there. So how we treat our elders so important. Maybe I think we should handle them with care, with love, with caring. So if there's any secret of life, they can share with us, especially our grandparents. In this case, where some pastors, they'll be telling people that your mother is a witch, your grandmother is a witch, that kind of thing. It's neither here nor there. So I think that Ghana, we are doing well, but I think there are more rooms for improvement. We should have them with care. And don't forget, the same way you are treating your dad or your grandparents, the same way your children also treat you.
Well, I don't know whether that's a curse or a blessing, a statement that Christoph makes.
It's
It cuts both sides.
It's karma.
It's karma.
Kofi, very good morning.
Good morning, Dave.
Yes, Kofi, welcome. Say, let's hear you.
Thank you, my Dave. Dave, God bless all the nurses who are at work, who are working silently, regardless, and those retired nurses who will respond to the call of the government to come to the aid of this nation. God bless them. They are the heroes. They are indeed the night angels. God bless those nurses abundantly. I'm sure that government will also do the needful to cater for them, give them what they are looking for. I mean, those who those who are working and all that. David, you asked a question whether the elderly are problematic. I've worked at a nursing home out there before. They are indeed problematic. But you should have blessed your mind that, yes, you are going to work with those who are problematic. Because the scriptures, both the Bible and the Quran, tells us that when they reach that age, they become problematic. So you have to be patient with them. So take care of them how you want yourself to be taken care of, because you will also get to that age. How do you want to be taken care of?